out one, yeah. We the called one, yeah. Set apart ones. We the chosen ones, yeah. Called out one, yeah. Called out one, we the called out one, we the chosen one, we the chosen one, set apart one, set apart one, yeah, we called out one, set apart one, set apart one, we the called out one, set apart one, set apart one, called out.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode brought to you by Called Out Ones, man. So we're gonna speak about a plethora of different topics going on, right? So, over here on this channel, man, we speak a lot about the rituals, the sacrifices that take place in, Hollywood, right? A lot of the, if you know the origin behind all that, man, the Druids and all that, what they do with cast spells on people, right? For those who like to, research and do all that, a lot of y'all know a lot more. So, each one teach one, right? So I could put that in the comment section, talk about that for those who understand about the Druids and what they did right back then, right? Same thing that's taking place right now, right? There's a lot of stuff that goes on in Hollywood that they do spell casting, right? So all this spell casting is taking place with all these occurrences, these rituals, like the Hulk Hogan, right? That was a ritual that took place with him. Those who used to watch pro wrestling, WWE, man, these wrestlers, we didn't know this was all scripted, right? Because we just watching it for entertainment. It looks fun, right? So they're just out there, they're wrestling, all the stuff that's going on, and just you look at this stuff, okay, what, we just look at it as something we could watch, but this is some of the stuff is scripted that they're doing, right? So yeah, man, it's just stuff you just gotta look at and just watch and see how they do this, man. But a lot of these entertainers, man, they be all in it, right? So yeah, man, we're speaking about a lot of things that these that expose, right? So the younger generation, like the YNs, man, they just out here wilding out, and most of that it's really a fatherless thing, man. When you see that the YNs out, is really because if they had guidance, right, if they know how to be guided, they wouldn't be out there just wilding out. This is why this whole crash out is going on, right? A lot of crash outs are taking place with people just not, just walking according to their own ways, right? And you don't want to walk according to your own ways, man, and do all the foolishness, right? So this podcast is going to be the foolish, the arrogant, and the simple, right? So you don't want to be foolish, arrogant, simple-minded, right? So there's a lot of simple-minded people out here walking amongst these days, man. We want to stay away from those who are simple-minded, right? And that's really those who always want to provoke you to anger and provoke you to do all type of different things, man. We just got to stay away from all that and, stay on the straight and narrow path, man. So yeah, man, this is just episode talking y'all, man. Late night podcast episode, man, to those watching, man. And just keep on enduring, man. When you out here on the straight and narrow path, moving and progressing on your walk, man. Things take time, man. We spoke about having patience, right? When you have patience, man, things will work out for you as long as you have patience. And in due time, in due season, you shall reap if you faint not, right? So know that we got to keep on progressing in our walk, and as we excel on our journey, right, and being obedient to the Most High, right? So we got to understand that there's laws, right? There's statutes and commandments that we have to obey and follow and listen, right? That's why we try to teach those, uplift those, and tell them that you could be better than whatever these entertainments, the entertainers are telling you, right? Because most of these entertainers, they sellouts, man. You see this whole Marlon Wayne situation, how he have this film called Him that's coming out right soon, and it's all all this propaganda they got. It's wild because they mocking, right, doing a mocking ritual on the Messiah, and all this stuff they got going on, man. This is what these celebrities do, man, and they all gonna be all gonna come back to them, man, for all of them that's doing that, right? So this is why we gotta stay away from all the filth that's out here, all the nonsense and all the stuff going on, and you gotta expose these black entertainers who they are, man. A lot of these black entertainers are all sellouts, man, and they're not going to tell you about the laws, statutes, man. None of them going to tell you, man, even if they might say a little bit of truth, like the DC Young Fly, right? Say a little bit of truth, but you're still a part of the industry, and you're still doing stuff with the industry, right? So you got to come out there, you got to come out the system, and not be a part of that, right? So this is why we gotta speak against all of this, and this is why when you're out here speaking the truth, man. Oh, they'll come for you, whatever, but they can't touch you, man, because you're protected, you're guided, right? So when you're out here doing this work, man, it's very important that you're moving with patience and diligence, right? So I know you guys seen in New Orleans, they had a whole because remember that Amber Rose had a slut walk, right? So it's kind of like that, but they had a lot of Hebrew men that was out there doing a red, some type of red dress or whatever, a red skirt, run, something like that. But they always wearing effeminate style clothing. They was wearing dresses and skirts and all type of stuff like that. It was wild, man. But that's what they got going on. They want to emasculate the man, right? And they want to have this type of weird way of this order. The way that the thing is, the system, right? The order, the structure, how it's supposed to be. Men supposed to be ruling their household, right? Not supposed to be these women out here raising up these, they sons to be, soft and weak and all. You're not supposed to be like that, right? It's actually supposed to be strong, right? Supposed to be leaders, right? Those who are leading to be strong, right? Not to be, but that's a whole nother topic to get into, man. We'll leave it at that. But so yeah, man, just keep on going on your walk and on your journey, man. Keep being bold, keep being courageous, keep on going against the enemy, and keep exposing them for what they are, man. So I appreciate everybody that watched this podcast, man. It's a late night podcast, man. For those who are watching, man, it's going to be the arrogant, the foolish, and the simple, man. So don't want to be arrogant, don't want to be foolish, and you don't want to be simple, man. So keep on going, man. Stay on the straight and on path. Everybody take care of a great, beautiful, blessed night, man, and shalom.